Taxi vlog 281. This is going to be, well, a long and convoluted story because it has been one hell of a week. Let me tell you. When I woke up on Monday night or Monday evening, I got no fewer than 6 text messages, seemingly frantic, having been sent to me at different times during the day, all day long. I could read one to you, but I'm about to pull out of this schoolyard. Anyway, the long and short of the text message is that the owner of the taxi that I was driving needed lots of money real fast. And the only way for him to get lots of money real fast was to get the lease on the cab that I was paying him and the income that I was making. So he needed my income besides his. So in other words, I sort of got, I wouldn't say booted, but softly shuffled into what at first looked like a really great deal. I have the car, this car, any 5 of 7 nights a week, and I got a deal on the lease too. So for a lump sum of lease, I can have Friday and Saturday. Basically, I'm paying just $20 more for the week. Instead of working Monday to Friday, I get my choice of any 5 nights. So I can have Friday and Saturday, like the way I used to work before I went to drive car 72. Well, you know, I chatted with the owner of this thing on the phone, and he says, come on over anytime, we'll sit down and work out the deal, and so on and so on. So I went to work on the Monday night on the car I was driving before. I had a so-so night. I didn't really do that well. So then I went to visit the owner of this car. Now, I used to drive this guy's car for about 4 years. Until 2 years ago, when he sold the car I was driving to someone else who, it was a dick around working for the guy, or working with the guy. You know, he wouldn't listen to you, he wouldn't maintain the car, he wouldn't fix anything until it was good and found on the road dead. So, so much for the preamble, and now hopefully I remember where I am, because I didn't rehearse this or anything like that. Okay, so we ironed it out. He said, any 5 nights a week, doesn't matter which 5 nights, for this much money, and you know, I won't start till after 7. I said, well, that's great, because I work till 6, so there's nobody going to be crowding me in the morning to come back at 5 because he wants to start work. None of that bullshit. I got the car all night long. If I come to work at 6, I can work till 6. I can do a full 12 hours, and you know, if I didn't do too well, I can stay out a little longer and make enough. So I'll get my money. So Tuesday night, right after that, he gave me the key. Zoom, I came out here. I had a great Tuesday night. I did really well. I was steady all night. It was good. Nice night. And everything worked out really well, and it was fine, and it didn't bother me to be driving the van too much. Okay, it's a van with 383,000 miles on it. Not kilometers, miles. 383. That's like 600,000 Ks or more. And I'm thinking, well, I've only driven one cab ever that had more mileage on it than this thing does. And that car was retired soon thereafter. I won't tell you why he's still keeping this on. You may guess. I don't know. we'll see what will happen in future. And that's it. Cut into my lane and go slower than me. Oh, with the N sticker on the back of the car. The N sticker is a thing where it says novice driver. That's what it means, novice driver. So it's a new driver driving the thing. So Tuesday night, yeah, I came out. I did really well. I had a fantastic night. And I said, hey, you know, maybe this arrangement will work great after all. No memorable customers. Just everyone seemed to be pleasant and okay and cool. Wednesday, I couldn't do anything right. I worked 13 hours. I slept about 4, and I waited for 2.5 hours or longer on no fewer than 4 separate occasions. Note the gloves. The reason I'm wearing the gloves is because it's cold out. It's -4. That's centigrade, not Fahrenheit for you guys south of our border. Still, it's cold. And there's a wind blowing off the ocean, so there's a wind chill making it feel like -10. Or colder, depending on which bus stop you're standing at, and if there's a shelter. So, Wednesday, not too good. Thursday, I thought, okay, Thursday will be better. And Thursday, you know, I was reaching my stride. I came out at 6:30, worked till about 10:30, and it was going good. I had my lease on. I was, going to turn a profit pretty soon. Just needed a bit of gas money. And then I was in a parking lot reading a book, and I got a text message from the owner of the car saying, keep an eye on the transmission fluid. And I just texted back, okay. Then the MDT went beep, gave me a call. I couldn't start the car to go get the call. I turned the key, nothing happened. Turned the key, nothing happened. Turned the key, nothing happened. The only thing that happened is the dash lights came on, and after I turned the key and let go of it, the battery light came on. So I figured, oh yeah, the guy's still awake since he just texted me, so I'll call him. They're sending me on a trip already. Yeehaw. Okay, well, you know what? I might as well do it, because hey, it's Saturday night. Let's get a start. So I called the guy, and he came along with his car and some big, long, thick, enormous booster cables, and tried boosting the cab. And it made no difference. The boost didn't work. So we managed to get a tow truck to come and get us. And we were being told by the tow truck guy, or by our dispatcher, that the tow truck guys said he'll be half an hour. Oh, is that a police vehicle? Do they have a roadblock on? No, it's just somebody parked his car in a field. Okay. Tow truck guy came along, like our dispatcher was saying, he'll be here in like half an hour. And I told the dispatcher, well, I'm looking at him right now. He's here. So we got the tow truck guy. He came out with his little revolt box and tried to boost us. That didn't work. And then he took a long cable and plugged it into his truck and tried to boost us with that. It didn't work. Well, we concluded that it was the starter. So the cab was towed away. I went home and drank what was left of the scotch. And since I had bought some bourbon last summer, I thought I would sample those. And they were fine bourbons. Oh, Elijah Craig, 12 years old, and some Ezra B, Old Ezra, 12 years old. Really fine Kentucky bourbons, aged in an oak barrel. Yum, yum, yum. So I wasn't feeling too bad after that. In fact, I felt really good. And so, went and took a nap. Woke up in the morning, Friday morning, went down to the gym, did some workouts, came back home, had something to eat, and then I went to go to work and get the taxi. This was last night, Friday night. Where am I going? 2900. Any special things about 2900? Okay. So, I went to work. I drove my little car to where the taxi was parked. And I found the taxi, I got in, and noticed that somebody had bolted down the compartment where the rolls for the Interac machine are kept. This is an Interac machine. It prints out paper rolls, you know. And somebody had blocked that. And so I had to go get some rolls just in case I needed them. I went back to our office, got the rolls. Okay, got in the car, booked on, got my first call. I picked up the guy, and he's getting in, and the meter was blank. I couldn't turn the meter on. I couldn't meter the fare. And the guy says, well, I know how much it is. You know, it's usually about $7. I'll give you $7. And I go, from here to there, yeah, it's about right. Okay, fine, sure, cool. As soon as I dropped him off, I called the owner of the cab, who happened to be in Vancouver. And I said, well, I got no meter. And he says, oh, everybody's closed. Maybe you could try Harry. I said, well, do you have Harry's phone number? Oh, yeah, I'll get it for you. So he gets me Harry's phone number. I call Harry. I say, hey, Harry, you working? I got a meter that's out. He says, well, would you come out to the house? I said, I guess so. I said, where's the house? He said, Souk Lake Road. Now, that's like half an hour's drive from where I was. But I figured, okay, if he can fix it, I might as well do it, you know. So I drove all the way out there. And I got to him, and there was snow on the ground out there, and it was -4 outside. But in 10 minutes, he had it going because he knew what to look for. He knew the module for the meter, and he found the correct. He found what he needed. And it was a blown 3-amp fuse underneath the instrument cluster. He replaced the fuse, gave me a spare for if it ever happened again. And then I was in business again. I was on my merry way. And last night, that was the Friday night, I had a wonderful, terrific night. Everyone was pleasant. Everyone was cool. Everyone was great. I told them all about my week. They were generous. It couldn't have gone better. And now I'm out on Saturday night. And since I missed half of Thursday, I might work tomorrow too, because I got the car all weekend because the owner is in Vancouver. So I'll get back to you at the end of this night or tomorrow and tell you how it all went. I'm looking forward to a busy one right now. There we go. Sure, if you want.
Only because the meter's running.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, we can get it even up close. Look. Oh, I'm going this way for you, but I don't know if it's going to help, buddy. I don't know if it's going to help. Yeah, see, this is the best I can do. We got police and everything. They still want us to be in that lane over there. Okay. Well, we might be able to get close. Oh, this is just redundant. Oh, they're gonna... Listen, I can't do anything here. They're making me turn right, so I'm gonna stop here because I can't get you any closer. Yeah, well, let me just turn a corner. Oh, I hate parades. Oh, goodness. Just thought I'd mention that it's got a little cold tonight. It's now 3:30 in the morning. I have not stopped from 6 o'clock, so I've gone 9.5 hours. And I'm about $15 short of a $500 night. I still got a couple hours and a bit to go. I'll probably make that $15 in there. I had good luck. I was one after another. I had a few long ones. One time I got sent to a supermarket and this girl comes out and she says, take me to the ferries. The ferry was a $50 ride from town. So I think she gave me 60. And another time I was being sent to addresses and the calls were old, and then I got sent to a pub. And I had to wait a while for these people, but they finally came out and they went out to the Western Communities and they stopped at a beer and wine store, and then they went up to the Highlands. Now the Highlands is like way up in the hills there, and there are a lot of rich people who have big houses up there, and they're far apart, so you don't see your neighbors and stuff. And that was another $50 on the meter, and I think I got 70 for doing that. And a lot of people were generous. I've had people give me $20 for like $11 ride, and I've got a lot of. It's just been good. Been a good night this Saturday. I'm glad I'm back on Saturdays. It makes a big difference. I'm going to try and make this permanent, even though this is a clunky old van, but it's really working out. I might work tomorrow or tonight. That would be a Sunday night, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I seem to have caught a little bit of something. I don't know. Excuse me. You know when you're a little bit snotty on one side of your nose and the other side is clear. It's been a pretty cold night. Right now the temperature is -6, and at one point it was -9. Well, I don't have much else to say except that if I sit in this one spot for a while, I'm going to get real tired because I had the adrenaline going the whole time up till now. I'm going to read my book. Oh, here's the book I got. It's Frederik Pohl, one of my favorite authors, The Age of the Pussyfoot. I'm enjoying this one. I picked it up at a used bookstore. I went looking for a lot of Frederik Pohl and a lot of the authors that I enjoy a few times, and picked up some good reading material here. So I think I'm going to enjoy that right now, and then probably take a nap before my next call comes along. I'm third. Hold on, let me check this update. It says I'm third. So now suddenly everything ends. 3:30 in the morning, and I'm second now. And I just went past a gas station, and all these taxis were lined up at the pumps and getting filled up. Yeah, hope yours is better than mine. And like I said, I might work tomorrow, might not. We'll see. I might just not feel like it and take a 3-day weekend. Whatever. Yeah. Good night. I just had that run to the airport. What a night. It's just, can't do anything wrong. And I still got another Well, it's only 12 after 4. I could go till 6. I could go home right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. If I haven't said it yet, I hope yours is better than mine.